Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. The Cubs have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Stepping in, Justin Metz. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Justin Metz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Missed with a slider. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So stepping in, Junior Moore. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. First pitch on its way. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. picks up the single, and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Cabrera, the runner at second with one away. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are two away. Standing in, Will Negri. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they had right now. Everyone contributing, makes for a fun clubhouse.
At the plate, Fernando Alvarado, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Looking at a tough pitch called to strike. A runner on first with two away. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1 line towards center field. Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run on two hits, and they leave one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. It's the Cubs 1, the Reds coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Davis, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Victor Caratini has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Digging in, Barry Larkin, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a good knuckleball. Got it by him for strike 2.
1-2.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Number 25 for him on the year. And with it, the Reds have tied the ball game at 1.
His offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Stepping in now is Mitch Hanna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with guys. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Digging in now, Adam Duvall. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Henniger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. The next Cub up, Ford Lemieux, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used. Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Into the box now, Eric Fernandez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. The pitcher, Michael Davis, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Three and 0 now. Johnny Varner waits on deck. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Varner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
First and second now, 1 man out. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Three-two pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the tag gets him. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
Now batting. Second base.
Ready now, Justin Metz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubs are on top 2-1. Standing in, Brooks Robinson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
So striding forward now, Tucker Barnhart. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a knuckleball that stays too high. A changeup over the inside corner. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. Three and one.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Lifted into center field. Moore has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now batting, Alex Blandino.
Number 2.
Here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box, Anthony DeSclafani, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Blandino leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. Our score remains 2-1. Into the box now, Victor Caratini, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Popped him up. Barnhart is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 1.
The batter, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Junior Moore, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
One ball.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Dyson, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
In now, Will Negri, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Sliders in for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he fouls this one off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Short, hit hard. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Standing in now, Fernando Alvarado, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubs lead this one 3-1. At the plate, Barry Larkin, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0. He's taken strike 1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Here's Gerard Dyson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. In is Joey Votto now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Not an easy thing to do because that knuckleball doesn't have a lot of velo. He was able to pull it, but keep it just enough fair for the long home run.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lemieux. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is outside for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. Lemieux isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box now, Eric Fernandez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far this season, Fernandez is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Count still at 1-2. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Stepping in now, Michael Davis.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's got that average sitting right at the 350 plateau now. 9 homers, 27 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall moves over. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Varner.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Johnny Varner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's safe.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Robert Stevenson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Justin Metz, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-2 is taken, ball three. Victor Caratini is on deck. Varner takes his lead at third with one away. Sent on the ground out to second. Blandino's got it, and there's out number two.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Stepping into the box, Victor Caratini. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air to shallow center. Larkin onto the grass, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front 6-1. Stepping in now is Mitch Hanna. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Hanna.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding into the box, Brooks Robinson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in and looking for more, Junior Moore.
Center fielder, Junior Moore.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. On to second, but the throw is wide.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Will Negri, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Moore on at first, nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready for another shot now. Fernando Alvarado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Low for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
In now, toward Lemieux. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, diving stop by Votto. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Into the box now, Eric Fernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 2-0. 2-1 the count. A man at third with 1 away. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw won't get him.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Stepping in now, Michael Davis, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batter, shortstop, Johnny.
So in now for Chicago, Johnny Harner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball down near the shoe tops.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Fernandez at third with 2 away. One ball, 1 strike to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Well, with that base hit, Debro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-0 home. Mitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-0 is a fastball on the outer third.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
4 runs here in this half inning. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, so a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now as this lead got even wider.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs are on top 12-1. So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready now for Cincinnati, Alex Blandino. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Called a strike there. 2-1. Taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Moore is in pursuit, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Jose Peraza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Jose Peraza.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run, and he's driven in 24. Now the 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Full count to Jose Peraza.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Enrique Fernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, Junior Moore. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Junior Moore.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Will Negri. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, Fernando Alvarado. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Barry Larkin. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The pitch. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. Here's Gerard Dyson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Larkin leads off second with nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Negri loves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Hanna. First pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 12-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping into the box, Ford Lemieux. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike.
1-1.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
The right fielder, number 4, Eric.
Making his way to the plate, Eric Fernandez, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. From the stretch.
Ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He's got it one away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Michael Davis. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Lemieux leads off first with one away. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
So standing in, Johnny Varner, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Too high.
And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Justin Metz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
Looking up is Henniger.
Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
No strike.
Junior Moore would be next. Now the 3-0 offering is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And prior to the first pitch, you'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. A runner on first with 2 away. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And that one just missed outside.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Another full count pitch on its way. High pop-up. Robinson in foul ground. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. The Cubbies are in front, 15-2. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Two pitch is fouled away. A shot down the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High pop up. Negri is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 1-0 delivery. Count now a ball and a strike. Duvall leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Ron Guidry takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And now is the Stanford product, Alex Blandino. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Reds leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Now in the box, Will Negri.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Will Negri.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Robinson's got to get rid of it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 2, Fernando Alvarado.
At the plate, Fernando Alvarado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Ford Lemieux, and he fouls this one off. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left. Duvall racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Cubs are down in order, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Scooter Gennett will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 10 home runs and 32 driven in. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You see that so much, left on left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Fernandez moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Barry Larkin. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Count is 2-1.
Popped him up. Negri ranging into shallow right. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 4, Gerard.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In is Joey Votto now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Dyson is off at first with 2 away. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati, and they remain well behind. Jared Hughes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Coming to the plate now, Eric Fernandez. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Ron Guidry, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Varner. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
The 2-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Count 3-0.
Justin Metz would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Justin Metz will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Russell Payton enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A Solo home run for Mitch Hanna, number 23 for him thus far, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
No outs, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. Moore patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping in, Brooks Robinson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Peyton is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And now is the Stanford product, Alex Blandino. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
15-4 the final in this one. The Chicago Cubs get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Michael Davis earns his 25th win to lead the league, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Anthony DeSclafani permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Michael Davis saw his remarkable season continue, picking up his 25th win as the Cubs got past the Reds 15-4. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Cleveland Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 5-4. The Phillies got 11 hits overall as they stomped the Brewers 6-0. The Rockies racked up 11 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-2. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-1. The New York Mets sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-7. The Friars combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-5. Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the win.